Hi, this video is intended for my grade 6 friends who are graduating. This is Miss Dani, and every year this time comes around and it's time to say farewell. But this year, because I have a captive audience on video, I can say a little bit longer goodbye. All your years in your gymnastics classes or dance classes or whatever classes you're sharing with me, I'm always trying to teach you life lessons while I'm teaching cartwheels and such. So today I thought I'd kind of point out, in case you missed the lesson all those other years. There's nothing like the feeling of seeing those new little kindergarten faces coming around the corner, and you're so curious to see what the gym setup is that day. And did you know that curious minds learn faster and more than minds that are tuned out? So one recipe to success as you go off to junior high is stay curious. It really helps you learn. After you get into the room, I usually tell you the goal of the day. I do that on purpose. If you state your goals, put your intentions out into the universe, they're more likely to come true. There's a saying, thought, word, deed. So if there's something that you want to materialize or actualize, or a dream to make come true, you have to think it, you have to say it, and then you have to do actions to help it come true. So when I say my intention, this is what this class is going to be teaching, it's really trying to maybe make a wish that if I put the intention out there, it'll really happen. So my tip to success number 2 is to state your intentions. Then I give you information. My success tip number 3 is get information. Whatever it is that becomes your passion in life, find out all the things you can about it, and that will lead you to a lot more chance for success. Now, after I've given you instruction, I then set you out to do your practice. And while you're practicing, we talk about having a kind inner coach. That means that somebody that's going to cheer you on through all those tries and some tries and misses. Let's face it, that's life. What you say to yourself is really important. So make sure that you're saying good, positive things that are going to help you, instead of saying things to yourself that are going to hurt you. We don't want to hurt your feelings on purpose. So developing a kind inner coach, someone inside you, a little voice that says, come on, you can do this, don't be scared, or what's the worst that can happen, come on, let's try. Those kind inner voices, there you go, just for trying, atta girl or atta boy. You're not going to have as much adult help going into junior high. It's on purpose to make you more independent. So you have to be the one that tells yourself good messages. Whether it's in the outside world or not, it's got to start from inside you. So as I ask you to practice, I always say to, or try to remind you to be a kind inner coach. Now, while you're practicing, lots of good lessons for success come up, like try again and no giver-uppers, having tenacity and great fortitude, even when it's hard, not giving up, is really important. Sometimes the tricks ask you to squeeze your tummy muscles and get tight. There are times in life to be successful, you're going to have to grip with everything you got. There are times when I'll tell you, bend your knees and absorb the shock. There are times in life when you have to be soft and gentle and go with the momentum that's created. So knowing when to be strong and firm and grip and gird your loins to try to absorb something that's an impact, or whether it's time to go with the flow so that you can carry on and land safely. Those are all lessons that will travel with you as you go through life, not just for jumps and cartwheels and handstands. Now, lastly, you usually share your mat with a partner. And we talk about being a good community member. Participate in community. We're not meant to be alone. We're really good when we're social beings. So be kind to the rest of your little society. Whether it's your mat mate, your classmate, or later on your pack of friends that becomes your best friends forever. Be participating in society, and it'll help you. You never know when that little voice is someone else's that says, hey, don't give up, will change your day. And all through your day, you'll have like 100 opportunities in every day to lift someone else by what you say. So even if you're having a crummy day, you can feel better just by lifting someone else and helping someone else and saying something kind and nice and totally unexpected, the better. Lastly, when we get to the end of class, I ask you to stop, give yourself a pat on the back, tell someone else they did a good job. So when you're going through your little life lessons and you're working things out as you go to junior high, don't forget to take time to give yourself pats on the back. Create a little ceremony about it. Every time you get it right in your own mind, see the little award being given, whether it's a medal or flowers or whatever would be fun to receive. Make a little ceremony in your mind to give yourself some pats on the back. You're going to need them. And then I say, now turn to someone else and tell them they did a good job, because that's really important too. We share the world with everybody, and we've got to work together. Now, very lastly, I'm going to tell you something that has nothing to do with gymnastics, but is part of who I am and what I think I carry with me wherever I go. That's about finding your passion. You know, I got really lucky in life, but I also created a lot of my luck by preparing and taking advantage of opportunities as they came and being bold enough and brave enough to say, yeah, I can stand in front of a bunch of kids and teach them, I think. I found my passion by following my inner voice. Sometimes it's very quiet. So if you're out there and you haven't found your passion yet, be a good listener to what's inside you. When you're doing an activity, that your heart springs open and goes, yes, this is the thing I want to do. Listen to it. It's giving you a big clue. When your heart gets supremely happy, a happiness that washes all over you, you'll know you found your purpose. There's not a big secret to the meaning of life, my friends. The things that will matter to you are what you choose to make matter to you. So choose wisely. But choose something and follow your path, find your passion, put in the time, and it will be so thrilling to see what you become. It's really exciting to watch you graduate. Bye, guys. Have a good graduation, even though it's a little weird this year. Peace.